Hey there guys, this is NerfStrangerX and welcome to a new video. Today we have a new format to this channel and it's a Q&A. You guys have been asking for it for years. Since I've been having this channel, several people have been asking me, Nerfy, do a Q&A, we want to know things. And I've always just been answering the questions you guys had in the comments below or in private messages somewhere in, for example, the Discord server that we are in now. So first off, before we officially start this video, a little disclaimer here. Please guys, all of the comments that I answer in this video are I'm trying to make this video as entertaining as I can and do a little over editing and do some fun jokes, so please do not feel offended if I use one of your comments. I love all of you and I'm taking the questions seriously, except they are silly ones and I'm making jokes out of it. So I just really hope that this format kind of works out and it's gonna go the way I hope it goes. Yeah. And for those of you who haven't seen it yet, I have opened up a Discord server for the NerfStrangerX community. So if you are not part of it yet, click the link in the description and join the Nerfy Army Discord server. It's a really big community. We've grown so far. I think we're 80 people at the moment, which is amazing. And all of those people who are in there actually watch me or know me personally. It's just so cool. It's like a little family where you have the different chats and can talk to each other. So most of these questions I'm answering today are from this Discord server. There's a special chat in there, especially for these kind of videos, where you can ask me questions. You can also ask me questions down in the comments below, and I will answer them in the next Q&A video. I hope you enjoy, and enjoy. Good intro. Okay, and we're gonna start with the most important thing of them all. Oh yeah, always wanted to know, are you more into boobs or into ass? Real question, take your time to think about it. That indeed is a hard question. That is honestly one of the most difficult questions you could have asked. I mean, how do you answer that without being offensive or mean? But Taze Axel has a pretty good answer, let's look into it. Boobs or ass? What kind of question is this? They always come together in packages called women's. So like I always say, if you are in doubt, why don't have both? That's probably the most accurate answer to this question, why not have both? I honestly couldn't decide, both is kind of important, I think. I mean, everyone is into different things. Some are into flat chests, others are into really big boobs, some are in the middle, you know, where they just perfect. Got you. And the same goes with ass. Why did I start with this question? But for real, let's start with the most important question we have. That's probably gonna be asked a lot if I don't answer it detailed, so let's do that. Do you know why Hasbro keeps blocking reactor videos?
Yeah. Why they block reaction?
What happened to your redirected video on Google Drive? Okay, all jokes aside, that's probably the most serious problem we have on this channel. At the moment, Season 8 is gonna get blocked a lot. We've seen it with the premiere and Episode 3 already, and it's probably not gonna be different with the episodes later on. I'm not 100% sure why they are starting to block reactions this intensely. I honestly only can think of one reason, and that would be the huge leaks we had for the movie in Season 8 the previous month before, where whole episodes and the whole movie got leaked and everything, and Hasbro is trying everything to protect their stuff now, so they installed several bots on YouTube that are automatically detecting their content and blocking them, which is of course a huge problem for reactors like me, because we want to bring the reactions out as soon as possible to get all the possible views and to people to notice our channels and stuff. That's just how it works, but with these blocks we just can't. Somehow some reactor channels are kind of protected by it, they just don't get blocked. Congratulations to those guys, but sadly my channel is not one of these. We will see what we can do in the future, but for now we will probably have to deal with that shit. As for the redirect videos, you have to see, there are only very limited possibilities for me to do redirects. There are 3 platforms where I could upload my stuff. One is Google Drive, one is Dailymotion, and the last one is BitChute. BitChute? I don't know how to spell it, whatever. Those 3 websites are the only possibilities we have at the moment. And each of them brings their own problems. Google Drive also has very big copyright issues because it's the same company. Google and YouTube are the same, so basically what goes for YouTube goes for Google Drive as well. So if I upload to Google Drive, they will get blocked as well after some time, which we have experienced with the past 2 redirects. As for Dailymotion, you can only upload videos up to 1 GB at once, but my reactions are far beyond that because I record in 1080p. Which means I would have to split every single episode reaction to 3 to 4 parts. Like the mod couple reaction part 1, part 2 and part 3. I'm not doing that because it's way too much work of editing, of rendering, of uploading and all that shit. I'm not dealing with that, so Dailymotion is out of it. But the last option would be BitChute. It somehow works for some people, but it doesn't work for me. I try to upload a video and it just doesn't work. It keeps breaking up no matter how big the data is. Only if it's a very, very short, very small video, then I would actually be able to upload it. So I guess it has something to do also with the size of the file. Which means we only have very few choices, and the choice I will make for this season is I will upload it to YouTube. I will wait till it gets blocked. I'm not publishing it. I wait till it gets blocked. If it gets blocked, I will dispute the claim, and I hope that they remove the claim so it's public again and only monetize it. If that is the case, then I will publish the video. If it doesn't happen, then there's no reaction. I'm very sorry, but I'm not dealing with all these redirection videos for a whole season. That's the decision I made, and that's the hugest problem we have at the moment. And probably the longest answer I will give in this entire video. But now we have it out of the way, next question! Why did you spam ranks in here? What he means with that is all the ranks I put into the Discord server, and the answer to your question is I felt like it. I don't know, it seemed like fun, and I wanted to difference between some people, between normal fans that I don't really know and between fans I've known for a long time now or that have been actively commenting on my streams and stuff like that, and persons that I personally know. So therefore are these different ranks, but the title of the rank doesn't mean anything. I just thought we're the Nerfy army, so we have privates and generals and lieutenants and majors and... Leave me alone! Nerfy, how do you rate the MLP movie 1 to 10? Oh, another very hard question. I love the movie, so please don't get me wrong. I personally do never rate anything 10 out of 10 because I don't think there's something that's actually so perfect. But I really enjoyed the movie for what it was. I didn't try to see it as a normal cartoon movie. I saw it as part of this community, as part of this fandom and what the TV show brought to us yet, and therefore the movie is something entirely new. But of course, in the general genre of cartoon movies or animated movies, the plot of the movie, of the MLP movie, is something not unknown, nothing special, I guess. So of course I can understand the people that are not happy with the story because it wasn't that special, not that epic, etc, etc. But I thought for the fandom, for the TV show, this was the best we could get. It was a bit very loaded with many new characters at once, so they could have put it better, paced it better a little bit, or spared some of the characters for a second movie or something. But in general, I was entirely happy with the movie. I cried tears of joy, of sadness, of excitement throughout watching the movie, all kind of emotions. It was a total roller coaster. I loved it, so it's definitely a
8.5 out of 10. Yeah.
What kind of drunk are you? Personally, alcohol makes me exhausted, so what about you? Interesting question, actually. I guess what you mean with that is I'm more the hyper guy that goes totally when drinking alcohol, or I'm exhausted, or I'm just finished already, or am I just a party type? From personal experience, I can say that it's always different. Sometimes I feel exhausted because the party isn't that good. If the party is great and I'm around great people, then I am enjoying myself. I personally don't drink that often. I drink when I want to with friends, and even then not that much, so I'm totally drunk. But if I am, I'm totally drunk, and I'm more the happy guy that still tries to keep the party going, to keep everything balanced, to keep things from breaking, and to watch over everyone, even though I'm drunk as fuck. That's what I am. Yeah, make the best out of a party if you have one. I mean, bad parties are not good, so... yeah.
When will you upload new videos, Nerfy?
Yeah. Is this channel gonna have some sick memes? Heck yeah! We got all the amazing memes. All this in a chair for $3.99 that can do this? No, I'm serious. Check out the meme section. It's amazing. How about sometime a game of Cards Against Humanity? No, I don't think it really suits for this kind of channel. I mean, it's a pony only channel, or mostly it's basically about me and my stuff related to MLP. So I don't really think Cards Against Humanity video would fit in here, and I would have to have friends to play it with. And since I'm from Germany, most of my friends are German, so you get the idea. No.
What do your friends and family think about you being a brony? That's always an interesting story to hear from other people, lol.
Yeah, what should I say to this? Back then, when I basically outed myself to being a brony, I guess all of my friends and my family, of course, were accepting. I mean, my friends were more accepting than some parts of my family, because my family is, like, of course, not in my age kind of timeline, so they don't know what a fandom and a fan community is, so they were kind of weirded out of me liking My Little Pony. So yeah, but in the long run, of course, everyone accepts it and no one cares, honestly. I mean, some of my aunts tried to gift me Philly stuff for my birthdays and Christmas and stuff. That was pretty cringy. You get the idea, but otherwise everyone is reacting pretty well to it. Yeah, the only thing that's a little bit different is when you meet new people and you invite them to your home for the first time, and I have my MLP movie standee and all the pictures on my wall and the pony plushies and stuff like that. That's something that you have to explain slowly so they understand, and I mostly start with, hey, do not wonder, there's ponies in my room, because it's a TV show. Imagine it like SpongeBob. It's funny, okay? You get me. That's how it works. How did you come up with the name for your YouTube channel? Pretty easy. I had a YouTube channel already way before I founded this one. It was called NerfStranger, and it was in German, me unpacking Pokemon cards and Nerf guns back when I was 12. And when I decided to make an English channel, I just couldn't let the name NerfStranger go, because I just fell so in love with the name NerfStranger. So I really wanted to keep it, but I didn't want to change my German channel into an English one. I wanted to keep that one as well, so I was creative enough to get an X behind the NerfStranger, and that's where the name comes from. Creative, right? Friendship is Magic slowly comes to an end. Hopefully not too soon. Will you stop being a fan of the show, or will you look forward to a future show of the franchise? I don't know. That's a question I cannot answer yet. it depends on how Friendship is Magic ends. As far as we know, there's probably gonna be a season 9, and what happens after that is not entirely official yet, so we're just gonna have to keep down, wait and see. And I don't know, it depends on how Generation 5, if it comes to be, how it is. I will watch it, of course, even on this channel. I will see to make a reaction video of it as soon as it comes out, when it comes out in 2 years. I don't even know if I'm still a fan of MLP in 2 years. That can change very fast. So let's just hope Season 8 and Season 9 are gonna be very exciting to keep me in this fandom. So I don't know yet. We will see, and it depends, it really depends on how Generation 5 would be for me to decide if I keep watching it, if I keep being part of a fandom that is this TV show. But of course I will not entirely leave Generation 4 fandom even when Generation 5 starts, because there are still so many memories and there's still Discord. And you never know, maybe he's gonna be in Generation 5 as well, so that would be a reason for me to continue watching. We will see. What is your favorite ship besides Discord and Twilight? Don't judge me. Yes, I ship Discord and Twilight. Leave me the fuck alone, Flutter Quarters. No, I'm just kidding. Please calm down. I have nothing against Fluttercord shippers. Just leave me alone, okay? I do not ship Fluttercord. It's fine. You can ship it all you want, and I ship Discord and Twilight, leave me alone with it. Okay, now to your question. Besides that ship, I probably ship Discord and Celestia the most. And Luna and Discord as well. Yes, I only actively ship Discord ships. That's just how I do things, okay? Leave me alone. Yeah, I think those are the 3 most important for me. It's Discord and Twilight, then Celestia, and then Luna. And then there's some crack ships that are also like, but they are not that big that I would say, oh, they are so important. But, yep, those are the top 3. Now we have a 3-parter question from my man, the feel-good man. When did you start thinking about making your own channel? I mean, the first time I really wanted to do a YouTube channel was back when I was 12 or 11, I'm not entirely sure. No, it was 2012, I think. I was 14 at that time. And I was like, oh yeah, I love Nerf guns. I want to do unboxing and review videos about them. And I want to do Let's Plays to my favorite game, Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. And that's how my channel came to be. Back then my mother did not allow me to create a YouTube channel because she was too scared of everything involving the internet. So I went over to my friend to create my YouTube channel and uploaded my videos there. That's where I started. And no, I do not still have those videos from way back then. They are deleted ever since years. Like, now I regret it because I think it would be a funny memory to have my first YouTube videos still on YouTube, even if they're private, but they're not, so I'm sorry. So yeah, the first time I really thought about it was around 2011, 2012, yeah. Do you watch other MLP reactors? If you do, who? Yes, I do sometimes. I really enjoy reactions myself. That was what actually inspired me to do reactions on my own. Back then I watched Berlin Brony Andy, or Andy Reacts as he's called now, and that's where this all started. And back when I was still friends with him, I actually enjoyed his reactions, but now they kind of piss me off, so I'm not watching them anymore. But right now I'm watching sometimes Luffy is cool, sometimes Caperon, aka Silicon Brony, but he changed his name as well, and sometimes Apple Geek, depending on the episode, and mostly I skip. Only with the real amazing episodes I actually watch an entire reaction, but yeah. Is Robin jealous of your new girlfriend you introduced last reaction? You mean this cute girl?
Hi guys!
Yes, Robin is very jealous and he has every reason to be. I mean, he's so beautiful. I will not have time for him anymore at all. And 2 more questions from Patty. What is your favorite MLP song? Such a hard question. Oh, there's so many good ones. I'm just gonna leave this question open till the day comes someday in the future where I make a top 10 video or something like that. I can only say that I really love Play Your Part from the 4 Princesses together. I love the Diamond Tiara songs from the episodes, all of them, they were pretty nice. The Luna Winter Hearts Warming song, the Crystal Ballade, and the song from the end of season 5, I think, when Starlight gets reformed. I think it's called Friends Are Always There For You or something like that. I really like that song as well. I think there are most of these songs that I really enjoy, but there are more that I enjoy. I'm just not loving every song. I'm not that much of a song type, but those are probably my favorites, I think. But if you count the movie, then of course Friend in Need is one of my favorites from the movie. Open Your Eyes, of course, such an amazing song, and Time to Be Awesome is also one of my favorites. What is your favorite fan-made MLP song? Another very hard question. Of course, I love the Living Thumbstone remix of Discord, and I love Lullaby for a Princess, and many, many more. The MLP fandom has created very, very good fan songs in the past, but I just don't have all of them in my mind right now. But I really like these 2 that I still listen to today. I'm not entirely sure what else there would be. I like many remixes, but definitely not all songs from the fandom, because there are so different genres and I don't like all of them. Yeah.
Tea or coffee?
I will have to go with coffee for that question, because I'm not drinking tea at all. I'm not a coffee addict as well. I very, very rarely drink coffee, but if I do drink anything like this, I drink coffee. And there it is, the hardest question someone could ask a fan of My Little Pony. How much are you into not safe for work pony art? You can only give wrong answers to this question. Either you say yes and everyone's like, ugh, and either you say no and everyone's like, he's lying, so I'm just not gonna answer this one. Look! I'm that nigga. Oh! And another 3-part question from Rainbow Crash. Will you go to Galacon or any other conventions this year? Yes, I will go to Galacon. My ticket is already ordered. I have not looked for a hotel room yet, which is gonna be a problem if I don't do it soon, but I don't have the money. Yeah, I'm going to Galacon definitely, but otherwise I'm not entirely sure. I think I'm going to Nightmare Night in Germany again, but only inside Germany. I think it's too much money at the moment for me to go outside this country for conventions. So yeah, I'm totally fine and happy with Galacon. I was in the winter wrap-up, which wasn't that great this year, but definitely Galacon, like every year, that's always worth money and time, and maybe Nightmare Night. We will see. Are you still in contact with Cattivo? Yes, I am still in contact with Cattivo, at least sometimes. That would also be the only reason why I would go to Nightmare Night this year, because that's in Thüringen, where Cattivo lives and where I could meet up with him again, because he doesn't go to Galacon this year, and that would probably be the only reason for me to go there, to see my friends from over there, including Cattivo. Yeah. Will you give Generation 5 a try? As I said before, I'm definitely gonna give Generation 5 a shot once it comes out, whenever that might be, because I definitely want to see where they are going with the show after Generation 4. I mean, I've been watching Generation 4 for so many 4s, several years now, and I definitely want to see what happens after that. But I cannot say yet if I will like it or not, but I will give it a shot once it comes out. Next 3-part question from Adinas Headiness. Adinas? 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 I'm very sorry, I have no idea how to spell your name. Simple question, how are you now? Thank you so much for your concern and for your care. Honestly, I'm very good right now. I found a new job finally, so that's gonna start next week. We will see how that goes, but besides that, also I'm very fine. I'm on my feet again, you know. Life's working out so far. I'm walking through. Everything's fine. Thank you so much. What are your biggest expectations for Season 8 of MLP? I do not honestly expect anything. I just want the show to keep being entertaining and to keep bringing us good episodes that I can have somehow fun with. The only really expectation I have is I want Discord somehow in the season involved. I have no idea where he could be, if he has several own episodes or if he's just gonna be in the finale, etc. I have no idea about the season, but that's the expectation I always have with every single season. But besides that, I'm open for everything and I'm just very excited to see what they come up with. With all these possibilities they created over the last 2 seasons, and yeah. Do you think Season 8 of MLP will be the last? Definitely not, because Season 9 is already confirmed. Alright guys, last but not least, the very last question we have for today. It's from Eden, I think it's called, I don't know. What are you most passionate about in life? Very nice question for the very last one of this episode of Q&A with Nerfy. What am I most passionate about in life? I think the few things I'm really passionate about in my life is, for one, spending time with my friends, doing a lot with my friends, and the other one would probably be watching movies and TV shows. I mean, you get the idea. So I guess those are kind of the things that I'm most passionate about yet. It's just those 2 things are really important to me. My friends, my girlfriend, and watching movies and TV shows and everything. And yeah, that's just part of me. Alright guys, that's it for today. I really hope you enjoyed this kind of new format. If you did, definitely leave a thumbs up. This is actually a video I can earn some money with, so just smash the thumbs up! I'm sorry. If you enjoyed this video, thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. I'll see you in the next one. Ask your questions for the next episode in the comments below, or definitely join the Discord server. There you can also ask questions and chat with me more personally. And yeah, follow my other social media, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, etc. PayPal and Patreon is also in the description. And I'll see you in the next video. NerfStrangerX out, and see ya then, bro. So yeah, for those of you who don't know yet, there's a link on top of the description. I have opened it. And for you guys, and for those of you who haven't seen it yet, there's a special chat extra. That is honestly oh Jesus Christ. I'm not 100% sure why they I'm not 100% sure why they are blocking reactions this season that hard. I'm not 100% sure why they keep I'm not 100% sure why they started blocking reaction videos this hard, but it's probably because, which is of course a huge problem for reactors like me and others, and which is of course a huge problem for reactors like me, who want to keep their content out. How did you come up with a name for your YouTube? How did you come up with a name for your YouTube? How did you come up with your name for your YouTube? Jesus Christ. How did you come up with a name for your YouTube? Your YouTube. And I love... And there it is, the most... No. Yes, I am, and it's only the... Jesus Christ. Yes, I am, no. Yes, I am, and... Yes, I'm still in contact with Cattivo, which is... as... Will you give... after Generation 5... As I said before, I'm definitely gonna give it a shot. As I said before, I'm definitely gonna give it a shot once it comes out. Only how they deal with everything after Generation 4 and how they just, you know. I hate my life. What are your biggest expectations? What are your biggest expectations? What are your biggest? But besides, with all these possibilities, they. All right, guys. Now we come to the last question of all.
Last but not least.
Okay, guys, last but not least. What are you most passionate about? No. You spilled his drink. Oh, that's disgusting. Don't drink it again. Please. Ah, stop it!
Kannst du kurz wegschauen? Ich trink's kurz aus.
Ah, the imagination already. Okay.